Hey, it's the Fort Worth Playboy.
And my Playboys Bunny.
Today's topic is help. My girlfriend's getting fat.
Oh.
And that is truly a cry for help.
It is.
For a lot of guys, they panic. And it can be my wife, my girlfriend, anyone. Any girl in your life, but mostly somebody you're romantically involved with.
Yeah. And have to look at naked.
And guys are like, oh, shit.
Uh-huh.
It's happening.
Uh-huh.
And we're not even going to get into why it
Yeah.
happens. Usually, it's lifestyle related and comfort, and she's got happy weight because she's happy that she's got a boyfriend now, and that's you. But
even post baby weight. I mean, all kinds of
it can be
reasons.
anything.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, you're panicking.
Yes.
And rightfully so.
Yes.
Because a lot goes into your sex life, meaning, visually, and you may love her, but she's getting big.
Yeah.
That 20, 30 pounds can quickly turn into 50 or 100.
It's true.
And there's all kinds of downsides. Yeah. So how do I get my girlfriend, wife, back on track?
Yeah.
And so we're going to give you 3 points today to address, because if you ask your buddies, they'll say, I just told her to do what I did, or just dump her, get rid of her, just go to a strip bar. So you have to actually,
Or they'll just shrug their shoulders and go,
they don't know.
That's how it is.
They don't know.
That's life.
It's just, she had 3 kids. She's big as a house. I haven't had sex in 3 years. And you're like, no, I can't live that way.
Yeah.
So, number 1 is you have to lead by example. You have to have the right habits too, or in the beginning, to lead by example. Meaning you have to exercise in some form regularly and consistently.
Mm-hmm. Consistency is the key.
Yes. And you have to have somewhat of a healthy diet.
Yes.
We're in fitness ourselves, so we understand how this works. You don't have to be perfect.
No.
But you have to be consistent and conscious of it.
Yeah.
So that's what we always tell you guys, and if you have some extra weight to lose and you could be in better shape, or your habits could be improved, you don't have to be perfect for her to go along with you and get this done.
Sure. And we do believe in moderation. We don't like people to not have lives, not have social lives, not do things that they enjoy doing.
Yeah. We work with normal people.
Yeah.
These are not fitness people.
No.
They're not six-pack abs. They're business owners, professionals, guys that have jobs at the local defense department,
Right. Where they have to entertain constantly, you name it.
They're up at 5 a.m., they go all day, then they have to go out at night and drink and eat with clients. This is normal, and travel. So this isn't The Biggest Loser, or where you give up all your habits. This is where you can maintain it for life.
And encourage her to.
Yeah. So you have to be on track in the beginning. Mm-hmm. If not, you have to build the skills over time. But it's much easier for men, because you're going to get results more quickly.
Yeah.
So when you lead by example, it also means that if you want her with you, we'll give them an example. We have some friends, and he is a very social person. He also works very hard and works out very hard. He trains hard, he plays hard, the whole 9 yards. He really loves having a thin girlfriend, a thin, attractive girl on his arm to do all of this hobnobbing and socializing and fun and travel. However, keeping up with that for the girlfriend is very hard, because she puts on weight easily, because she's female, first and foremost, but because, like we say, matching drink for drink, which most girls tend to do nowadays.
Eating the meals that are served at these restaurants, the serving sizes are just massive. He wants a girl who will go out with him 5, 6, 7 nights a week, and lunches. That doesn't even include lunches.
Yeah.
But then gets frustrated that she's essentially gaining 5 pounds a week.
And a girl will.
A girl will easily. I mean, you just can't have those kinds of habits. If you're serious about it, you have to lead by example in that realm also. You've got to find ways to cut that back. If it's for work and you insist on her being with you, you need to maybe find some other kinds of activities or events or
even lower calorie drinks.
Yeah.
Make better choices at the table.
Well, oftentimes you and I will split a meal.
Yeah.
It goes a long way,
yeah.
just not to be sitting there with an entire, entree of food in front of one person.
Yeah. I mean, and these are skills you develop over time through consciously practicing.
Yeah.
It doesn't happen overnight, but it pays off in the end.
It sure does.
And that's where the girlfriend knows that you're on board.
Yeah.
And it makes it way easier for her. Because you got to remember, like, a lot of guys in their 20s can go out and drink 10 drinks in a night, get up in the morning, and go train like nothing happened at 6 a.m.
Yeah.
Well, she can't drink 10 drinks without waking up the next day and maybe staying in bed all day. I'm not going to go. I got a hangover. I can't go. I don't feel so good. So girls can't go toe to toe with you. You have to keep an eye on them and help them moderate.
Yeah.
And as far as exercise, you can take them with you. But we're going to talk about leading by example, but also meeting them where they're at with a program.
Yes.
And here's the deal: is like, if your girlfriend has never exercised before, she doesn't like to sweat, you cannot drag her ass to the nearest CrossFit box.
No.
You're going to have a very bad day.
Yeah.
She will never, ever trust you again.
True.
When it comes to
it's
exercise.
True.
So quite often with girls, you have to find a program, and you may have to pay for it.
Oh, yeah.
If younger girls don't make a lot of money to get her started.
Yeah.
You can either hire a coach.
Yes.
That works with girls.
Ideal.
Or get her into a boot camp that works with beginners. But you need to look for beginner type programs.
Yeah. That way she doesn't feel out of place, number one. She gets some small wins that keep her going. So she feels stronger. She feels her fitness going up. And she's losing a little bit of weight. Her body, her body's responding.
Exactly. And younger girls will, in your 20s, these girls will look better usually pretty quickly.
So quickly.
Yeah.
So quickly.
So that's what, if you're the 4 sets of 8, 4 exercises, bro split, you go to LA Fitness or your basic Globo gym.
Yeah.
4 or 5 days a week. You can't take her with you.
No, she will not be inspired.
She will hate you.
She will hate
no.
it.
It's slow. It's boring.
She'll end up walking on the treadmill with her phone in her hand
Yeah.
at 2 miles an hour.
And she'll never want to go back, and then you're dragging your overweight girlfriend to the gym.
But at the same time, her just going to, and we are fans of yoga and Pilates, but they are supplementary exercises.
Right.
They are not a primary form of movement for this kind of issue.
If your girlfriend's really struggling with weight, and we say 20, 30 pounds and up, bar, yoga, Pilates, they're going to want to do that because they're the soft approaches and they're very feminine, but it's not effective. And girls will fight us on it. But most of the girls that you see in there, and she'll say, these girls are really fit. Well, they arrive fit.
Yes.
And they
do other things.
Yeah, they do a lot of other things.
They run, they cycle, they swim, they weight train. They do a lot of things.
Again. But you have to help her find a program. And if that means even driving her to the program the first time.
Yeah.
And keeping an eye on her. And then positive reinforcement when she comes home.
Yeah.
You made it to the gym. Great. How was it?
Yeah.
Okay. And if she gets discouraged, encourage her to keep going.
And the more consistent she is, whether you see changes in her or not, compliment the change. Compliment changes in her. Yeah, you're looking great. I can tell you've been consistent for the last 3 weeks.
It goes a long way. It goes a long way. And then it keeps her going. Because in the beginning, and when we say in the beginning, we mean the first year.
Seriously.
The first year is just about going 3 days a week. Just showing up.
Establishing that habit.
Just showing up over and over. You go on vacation, you come back, you go right back to what you were doing.
Right.
You know?
Right.
And so that is the meet her where she's at. Don't throw her into the deep end and just say swim, because she's going to drown.
It's just cruel.
And they're so sore, they're sick, and it's just bad. And they have a bad reaction. You got to remember, girls did not have the same experience as you did growing up.
Mm-hmm.
Quite often we were exposed to either athletics or military background, and they just don't see any of it.
No.
Especially nowadays, they might not even have PE.
Right.
So it's a
true.
completely different thing. So, but you do need to get a hold of the weight issue, because it's not going to get any better if it's not addressed.
And stop it as soon as you see it creeping on, instead of waiting until it is a true serious issue.
Yeah, it's just that much harder and it takes that much longer. And then 3 is like-minded people. And this can be something, as I was sitting here, we were talking, is instead of, drinking on a Sunday, you go out for a bike ride, you go do things.
Yeah.
If you don't have your activities based around alcohol and eating, generally you'll tend to be able to go, 8 or 10 hours, without a huge meal.
Seriously.
It's what you're doing, because it's very difficult if you're working out 3 or 4 times a week, and then your Sunday is nothing but a boozy brunch, you're drunk all afternoon, and then a big meal in the evening.
Yeah.
And then Monday you have to hit it again.
Yeah.
Girls will actually literally slide backwards.
But you also attract, in doing that, attract the like-minded people that are doing those same things. So you attract more friends that are
active.
More active, that enjoy doing more things and moving their bodies. The body was not designed to sit still.
Yeah.
It was not designed to be lazy. It was designed to move.
And something that scientists, and we know in the industry, is obesity is contagious.
Yes.
If you're the lone fit person and you don't ever have any contact with anybody fit, you're around overweight people constantly, over time, the likelihood of you becoming overweight is very high.
Very high.
It's very contagious. So you need to get her around you and other fit people, so that becomes the norm.
Yes.
And that goes a long way.
It needs to be abnormal for her not to exercise and have a fitness mindset.
Exactly. And it pays off in droves over time.
Yeah.
Better health, better looks, better sex, better pregnancies. And the children have better outcomes too.
Yes. They are genetically more more
robust.
Predisposed.
Yeah.
Predisposed for good
overweight
health.
Women getting pregnant is they don't talk about it a lot, because so many overweight women are pregnant and they're sensitive to their feelings.
Yeah.
But it's a bad scene.
It's
all
a bad
kinds
genetic.
You're setting up the children for a bad,
really
lower
are.
quality of life.
You really are.
So you can help her. You can help your kids even before you decide who you're going to marry.
we could literally talk about this topic.
But we
forever.
get you far enough. All you know is my girlfriend's starting to get chubby, and I got to stop this in its tracks.
My girlfriend's starting to get chubby, and I can't get a chubby.
No, exactly. It can kill your sex life.
Oh, gross.
You can only imagine.
Oh.
So
it does.
1, you got to lead by example. 2,
meet her where she's at. You've got to find a program that will truly work for her and get her some small wins right off the bat.
3, like-minded people.
Yeah.
And you'll win.
Yeah.
And that's how you stay in shape the rest of your life without even having to think about it.
Yeah. And it actually keeps you going too, because you're thinking about it for her sake.
Yeah, when you
yours.
lead and you have to teach, you get better at things.
I love it.
All right.
Good
Hope
job.
you guys have a great day.
Bye.